at 15 years old, did the kids in your neighborhood, did they look at you as you like you were strange at the time, or they honored you every time you came around? Or did it be like, oh man, she ain't gonna do nothing. This, you know what I'm saying? Did you feel like you was the odd bunch in the neighborhood or what? At 15.
I felt like that my entire life.
Got you.
My entire life, I have identified myself as a black sheep. I am truly a black sheep, very different than my siblings. My sister's very different than my sisters in so many ways, and I'd had a pile of responsibility drop into my lap when my father passed away when I was in the 6th grade. And so I believe it definitely shaped me. It definitely shaped my decisions, my foresight. Learning how to play chess in elementary school was something else that taught me to think ahead, plan ahead. My father was constantly drilling this in his head, in
Right.
our head, because he knew, he was dying of cancer. So, yeah, yeah. I lived in Brooklyn, but I worked in Manhattan. So my teenage friends were not around. It was a summer job. But yeah, I've been a black sheep in high school. I was a black sheep. I've been a black sheep, which I teach my students and my clients. It's cool to be different. That's what, you want to be different. So
You
I have identified as a black sheep my entire life. Yeah,
right now, you definitely, if you feel like you're different, cool, embrace that.
absolutely.
Love it because there's so much uniqueness in that, and there's so much opportunity in that as well. Be like, man, why she so weird? Why she so weird? Long to back in
Weird
the
is good.
yeah, back in the 80s and 90s, if you was weird, you was definitely a black sheep. Like, no, you were uncool, you were a nerd, or whatever, whatever. Now it's like, man, that's very unique. You need to tap into that. That's going to get you some money. That's going to be a business for you. That's going to be a career. That's a skill set you need to develop, like whatever it is right now, the sky's the limit.
Right.
If you're unique right now, whatever you know naturally, that's what you need to go do. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
You don't, man, listen.